Hi, my name is Ariba and welcome to my channel. I'm a full-time artist and this is actually my first painting tutorial. So today I'm going to teach you how to paint an eye. There are a few things that I've used and it's just basic tools. It's pencil, eraser. I've used watercolor from Camel and Domes, and these are round brushes because I prefer round brushes for watercolor painting. First, this is the reference that you can see right there, and we're going to paint this. So I'm just simply laying out the sketch on the paper. It's easy and you can follow the steps. You just have to basically draw, and I'm using watercolor sheet, so I think it's very good for absorbing the water. Then we start with the skin tone, and as you can see that the person has a really pale skin tone, so you just use the basic skin color. And then we are adding the reds and the tones in the eye, because as you can see the eye, it has a lot of red, purples, and it's clearly visible. Then we are going to deepen the colors and we are going to paint over it. And the inside of the eye, actually you're never supposed to leave it white because it always has the depth, and it gets its depth from the gray shade. And then I'm going to paint some more. I'm actually building the layers slowly. So if for watercolor I paint, I let it dry and then I paint over it, so both the shades it gets mixed, and I wait in between each step, so the bottom layer it gets clearly dry and then I paint over it. So you don't have to rush it. It's a really slow process. I made this, I think, in 4 to 5 hours, and I was giving it time to dry. As you can see, this is a time-lapse video, so you won't get it. And then I started painting the eyeball, and I'm leaving the highlight part. See, I left it white so that it shines. In the end it shines, and the other part I'm slowly building and deepening the color. I've used several shades of brown, and in the border I used blue and black. It's not just pure black. We never use pure black in a painting. It's blue and black. And then I'm adding more red tones in the eye, and as you can see now I added the purple because the bottom of the eye part, it has purple and like dark reddish tones. And then we're building more in the skin tone and inside the eye. And as shown in the reference picture, I painted the background. Now we're building it more and adding shades in the eye and painting above the eye area as shown in the reference. And there are about 4 to 5 water droplets. So I'm not exactly trying to copy the reference, I'm just trying to take a reference from it. So it might differ, it's not exactly the same thing. I do my own changes whenever I paint, so it doesn't look like exactly like the picture. And now we add the shades. For this I'm using 0, 1, 2, these 3 brushes, like it's really thin for the detailing. And for the other parts I've used like 2 random round brushes. Now we're doing the detailing in the eye. It's a slow step, as I think you can see that I'm building the layers and painting it one at a time. I'm letting some parts dry. For example, I've left the eyebrow part and the bottom part untouched because I want it to dry, so I'm working on eye. Here for the eyelashes, I always use black pencil color because I think it has the sharpest tip, so it's really easy to use black pencil color. And for the thicker parts, I'm using paintbrush, and for the thinner parts I used black pencil color to draw single strands of the eyelashes and eyebrows too. I'll use black pencil color in that. These are the shades that I'm giving in eyebrow, and then I'll use pencil color. These are the reflection of the eyelashes that I'm using. Now we are working on the eyebrows. I'm giving some parts time to dry. and I'm drawing the veins inside the eyes with red pencil color, and I drew the eyelashes with the black pencil color. I think you guys can do that. It's really easy. Sometimes where it's really thin and I cannot get the detailing right, I use pencil colors for that. And now we are doing the final details. And this painting is not over yet. For the main part to make a painting come alive, it's using my secret weapon. It's white pen. I really like it, and I think it's the most useful thing that every artist should own. I use Sakura, the brand name is Sakura, white pens from Sakura. It's really good. See, I used, and as you can see, I added few dots and highlights here and there, and voila, the painting is done. I hope you liked the tutorial. This was my first video, and I'll try to make some more. And if you have a specific request, you can message me on my Instagram. The handle is mentioned in the description. Thank you for watching.